Well, in 2005, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and I'm an airline pilot by trade, and was told chances are you probably will, but you probably won't ever be able to be a father. When I met my wife, that was one of the first things I told her.
We just leaned on each other, and I don't think we really knew we were doing it, but we were pretty stable for each other.
I remember on our wedding day how amazing she looked. Just a few years prior, her father was in a bad car accident, and that day was the longest he was able to walk. We were making pretty good money when we first got married, and we had nothing to show for it at the end of the month. So I kept hearing about this Dave Ramsey guy on the radio, and that's when I got on the website and we decided to go through some personal coaching. And the timing of that was amazing because it allowed us to pay off what little debt we had. We had about 3 to 4 months of an emergency fund built up, no debt. Shortly after we were married, we found out that we were going to be pregnant with twins. So it was exciting time around the family until 21 weeks into the pregnancy, and we got some news. We found out that one of the boys had a heart condition.
On November 19th, 2010, we had twin boys.
They took the first baby, Austin, to a small NICU. Jackson, they had a team and they took him. There were several times that his chest was open and you could see his heart and his lungs, and actually got to touch his heart. And that will forever stay with me. We got a phone call that the day was continuing to just not go the way it was supposed to. And the only time I got to hold him was taking him off the table and giving him to Elizabeth. That was the one and only time I got to hold him.
I don't think anything would have ever prepared me to know how important that emergency fund was for us. I never knew that having this emergency fund was going to allow us to be able to grieve.
There was no reason to go out and blow any of this, that wasn't going to bring Jackson back. And we went through the entire thing with never going into debt. And here was our next miracle, Henry. He just turned a year old. When it seems like there is no hope, it's always right around the corner.